the Rockies lost Jeff Francis, one of the stalwarts in the rotation. They needed somebody to take his place, and they were able to get Hamill, who went 10-8.
Denver. And Rollins, a little flare as Dexter Fowler settles under it. And that's how this night starts for Jason Hamill and the Rockies. And long sleeves. And down he goes. Hamill strikes out Victorino. 2 up, 2 down in his first inning. 93 runs this season. And he hits that one well into deep right center. That one's got a chance. It is way back there and gone. Chase Utley, defying the cold weather, sends one out of here. And the Phillies strike first.
Charlie Manuel said to us before the game, Brian, that he'd love to have an early run, that he would.
Got him. Hamill strikes out Howard.
88-93, anywhere in there with his fastball, four-seamer primarily, but about 85 to 90% fastballs. He's also got a good changeup.
Hung on to win 5-4 to even this series. There's a base hit. So Gonzalez, who had 3 hits from the leadoff spot on Thursday, stays put. Fowler lines one into left field. A base hit. Gonzalez on his way to third. And no throw. So the speedy Rockies. Helton gets jammed. A little bouncer. A flip to second for one. They cannot turn the double play. A run scores. Todd Helton has his second RBI of this series. And we are tied at 1 in the first inning for the Rockies. That one's off the end of the bat, but that's into center field, a base hit. Well, the hits are coming fast for the Rockies. 4 batters that have faced Happ. And Torrealba chased one upstairs. Down he goes. Runners go. Atkins with a base hit. Helton around third. He will score. Tulowitzki on his way to third. He's in there. Colorado has the lead as Atkins drives in a run. 2-1 Rockies.
On a pitch that looked like they had Atkins struck out on a 2-2 count, he comes back 3-2 and makes them pay for that extra pitch.
Tonight gets the start in right field for the second consecutive game, and that is the line drive to center, going to be caught. Spilborghs hit that like a rope. Fight for the right to head to Los Angeles on Thursday. That one pretty well hit to right. Spilborghs makes the catch. Jason Worth, encourage your starting pitcher to work quickly. There's a hot shot by Ibanez. Hamill recovers and gets his man.
Nice play.
The 2-2. Hamill strikes out Feliz. 3 punch-outs. Little bouncer by Clint Barmas. And the Gold Glove Philadelphia shortstop Jimmy Rollins takes care of him. In normal temperatures. But Happ walks Hamill. Jammed him. A little pop-up in the infield. And that's out number 2. And Happ an out away from getting out of this inning as Hamill takes off. Fowler strikes out. So the second strikeout for Jay Happ. Broncos winning in overtime today. Nice play. Atkins low throw dug out by the Gold Glover Helton. Out number 1 in this third inning. Hamill strikes out Happ on 3 pitches. His 4th strikeout already. Rollins swings over the top of a breaking ball in the National League back in '95. As Helton draws the walk. So the pitch count rises for Jay Happ. Tulowitzki into right. Jason Worth will settle under it. And it's out number 1 for Happ in the third inning. He chased another one, and down he goes as Happ goes right back. Into center field, Victorino on the run at the track. It's over his head. Can Helton score? He's around third. And the throw cut off. Helton scores. Atkins has driven in a pair. And the Rockies lead it 3-1. Spilborgh's a big cut and a miss. The inning is over, but the Rockies add 1 to it. A tack-on run from Garrett Atkins, and it's 3-1 Colorado.
A Another thing about Hamill, Brian, is that as he issues a leadoff walk, which is certainly not good.
Undergoing shoulder surgery as Utley sends one to right, a base hit. So a leadoff walk and now a hit. And here come the Phillies, 2 on to start this 4th inning. And that one's banged into right center, a base hit. Victorino around third, he will score. Utley's on his way to third as the Phillies are on the board here in the 4th. A walk and 2 hits. Nobody out, runners at the corners. And it's ball 4. And it's hard to believe, but walked him. What an at-bat by Ibanez. A bases-loaded walk, and we are tied here in the 4th inning here at Coors Field. Broken bat, got a chance for 2 here. To the plate for 1. Torrealba to first in time. A big play for the Rockies. 1, 2, 3 double play. The 3-2. And a bouncer, a base hit for Ruiz. Wirtz scores. Ibanez will hold around third as Carlos Ruiz puts the Phillies on top. His 2nd RBI of the postseason.
And like Ibanez, he fought off a breaking ball to get a pitch that he could handle a little better. That was a slider, wasn't a curveball. And it stayed inside. And again, he likes to pull the ball and pulled one in the hole.
Little soft liner. Barmes cuts it off. The play is at second. And the Rockies are out of the inning. Ryan Howard in foul territory. 1 away. That pitching out of the bullpen will affect him. As Matt Belisle getting an at-bat in the postseason rolls out to Jimmy Rollins. That one's well hit to right. Gonzalez will watch this one go. A missile of a home run for Gonzalez. And we're all tied at 4. That was a shot from the Rockies' leadoff hitter. 1-2 to Fowler. Little bouncer. Blanton makes the play himself. And the inning is over. And he chased one out in front. Belisle took something off. Little lazy pop up into right. Brian Spilborghs makes a catch for out number 2. 3 balls and a strike on Utley. And that one missed. Ball 4. Utley, Beimel making his 2nd appearance in this series. And Howard swings away at the first pitch. Tulowitzki over the shoulder makes the catch for the out.
On base twice. Make it 3 times.
Helton with a base hit. That's his first hit of the game. Had a fielder's choice and an RBI in the first. Wanted him to stand up tall and asked Don Bailey, the hitting coach, to get some height back. There's a 6-4-3 double play. Nicely turned at the Keystone for the Phillies. He has struck out twice in this game and a little soft pop up to right. And Torrealba is 0 for 3, a 7-pitch inning. Got him.
What a comeback.
Fastball down 3-0. He comes all the way back. And another walk. Ibanez taking some close pitches. And that's ball 4. Walks Pedro Feliz, a man who doesn't walk that often. 2 balls and a strike. Runners at first and second. Ruiz, a bouncer, a hot one. It gets through. Ibanez around third, and he's on his way to the plate to score. As Carlos Ruiz drives in another run.
Back through the middle after getting ahead in the count. He got a pitch he could handle that was in the middle of the plate more or less. Hit it right back through the middle. Talked about how much he liked to pull the ball. This time it goes back through the box for the RBI and drives in one of those walks.
Well, they cannot get the bunt down. So a big out. Rollins out to Barmes to second for the out. Inning over. But Philadelphia scores and they have the lead once again. Atkins lines out into left and Ibanez runs it down. Ibanez playing very deep in left field and able to cut the corner. Spilborghs off the end of the bat, a base hit. So Ryan Spilborgh's a 1-out single. As Barma sends one to center field, Victorino is back, and he makes the catch. Spilborghs has to retreat. It's kind of an awkward-looking catch by Victorino, but he hauls it in for out number 2 nonetheless.
But having to run kind of sideways in the process. And then the ball almost got over him.
Yeah, the two teammates. They both backed up Mannings in college. As Smith pops it in foul territory. And the side retired. Scott Ayer comes in. Little bouncer over the mound. Tulowitzki ranging over, fires to first, and it's dug out by Helton. A great play on both ends.
Range and a good arm wide of the mark, but Helton digs it out again. And you're right, Brian, good play on both ends. Look easy.
Utley sends one to left. Carlos Gonzalez makes a catch. 2 up, 2 down for Franklin Morales. Has 5 hits in this series. And he hits that one into center field. Easy play for Fowler. Franklin Morales, a 6-pitch inning. 3 up, 3 down. And Ruiz wants one upstairs. It misses down, and Gonzalez sends one to the gap. That's going to go to the wall. Gonzalez around second will stop with a double.
My goodness, what a swing. I'd like to see him bunt it to Phillies and make him field it.
There's a bunt, and it's going to get past Ayer, who is injured. Scott Ayer down in a heap as he tried to break toward that baseball. It's going to go as an infield hit for Fowler. But Scott Ayer.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He started to stop and go to the baseball. He was headed to the third base line, but right here, it rolled on him.
The 2-2. Helton strikes out as Madsen goes up the ladder. His best fastball of the night. Ruiz jumps out there. Tulowitzki hits one to the left. Ibanez will make the catch. This will be plenty deep to score the run as Gonzalez comes in to score. And we're tied once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He stays put. Torrealba takes strike 3. The inning is over. The Rockies score a run to tie it. They had 2 on with nobody out in the middle of the order coming up. Betancourt goes up the ladder and worked down on strikes. And he lays off and he walks for the 3rd time. And that one a little soft liner into left. That's going to fall, and that's a fair ball, a base hit. Ibanez will stop at 3rd. And it's a double for Pedro Feliz. A little flared double just inside the line. Struck him out. Put it right by him. His second double of the series. A little bouncer. Feliz takes care of Atkins for out number 1. And a bouncer to 3rd. Feliz takes it on the big hop. 2 up and 2 down for Chad Durbin. Up the middle, Rollins takes care of Clint Barmas. Chad Durbin. Jimmy Rollins with a base hit. So Rollins has a hit in each of the first 3 games of this series. He does it. Victorino squares, gets a bunt down. It's a good one. And the only play is first. So instead of the stolen base attempt, the Phillies. Utley, little half swing. That's a fair ball. Going to be a tough play. Street over the top. Not in time. He had no angle to make that throw. And Utley is safe at first. Helton hung in there as long as he could.
Ron Kulpa signaled that Helton was off the bag. Like the throw beat him, but I can't tell if his foot was still on the base. Check swing number.
Yeah, it looked like the ball hit him.
Yeah.
Howard sends one in the air to left. This is well hit. Plenty deep to score the run. And the Phillies are going to take the lead. Utley's going to tag and make it to second. So Rollins scores. Philadelphia with a 6-5 lead as Ryan Howard does a sacrifice bunt, an infield hit, and a sacrifice fly from Howard. And now Wirt draws the walk, including a walk with the bases loaded. Swings away. Torrealba picks it up fair. And the side retired. The Phillies take the lead. Ryan Howard. And Hawk sends one over to Utley. 2 pitches and 1 out for Brad Lidge. The 3-2. Gonzalez takes ball 4. Gonzalez takes off. Giambi swings and misses. Gonzalez steals second. A big steal of second base. And now the tying run in scoring position. Little pop up. Foul territory. And a big out for Lidge. Out number 2 as Giambi is retired. And now the Rockies down to their final out. Brad Lidge. And Helton draws the walk.
Yeah, nowhere near.
Tulowitzki pops it up. This should do it. Ben Francisco will call it and catch it, and the Philadelphia Phillies win Game 3 as Brad Lidge comes on and saves it for Philadelphia. And now the Phillies 1 win away from heading to the LCS and sending their ace Cliff Lee to the mound tomorrow.